Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and wonderful, beautiful freaks of nature of all ages. My name is Reverend Brian Bad Hippie Jackson, and welcome to my channel. All right, I was going to do a different video. I recorded one yesterday about making cordage and rope out of tree bark, but it was hot already, and I left my box fans on to try to cool off, and the sound, even though it was a good video, it sounded like I was in a tin can with a jet plane. So I'm going to have to re-record that one, but I did want to put something up today or tomorrow. So I'm going to do I'm going to do a video on books. I'm going to do a video on survival manuals, and we're going to be going over the greatest survival manuals in the world, in my opinion, and one of them is going to be the Boy Scout Handbook. Yes, the Boy Scout Handbook. This motherfucker is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up my other Bandicam mode so that I can screen record as well as capture webcam. And we're going to go over the handbooks that I recommend most often to people when it comes to learning how to deal with survival situations and basically homesteading and living naturally. Because most of your survival books, they're written as survival, but if you take them into the context of I'm not in danger of dying, I just want to know how to do things more naturally, then yeah, that's exactly what they do too. First aid books, yeah, all that kind of good stuff, and especially this bad boy. This bad boy. This bad boy is awesome. So let me go do that thing I was telling you about, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what we've got here, what we got going on here is military field manuals. All right. Now, I've got a couple of them opened up because I want to show you some stuff. But as you can see, what I have in this folder is the Army Field Manual. So anything that says Army FM is Army Field Manual. So for Army Field Manuals, I've got map reading and land navigation, mountain operations, first aid. This is a newer first aid version. I think that's an early 2000s or late 90s. Survivability, first aid for soldiers. This is the one that I was issued. The one that I was issued was printed in 1985. This one, I believe, is the 1988 update to that same one. But this is the Army Field. That's the first aid manual that I used. FM 2120 physical fitness training. It gives you all of this, everything you need for military physical fitness. This is the manual that the drill sergeants use when they train you. USJSM is U.S. Joint Service Manual. This is survival, evasion, and recovery. It's basically SEER training. USMC, United States Marine Corps, summer survival, winter survival, cold weather medicine course, and wilderness medicine course. Now, I want to go ahead and show you something in these. So let me close this field manual out. All right. Like this first aid field manual here. This is the first aid field manual, FM 2111, December 2002, headquarters, departments, the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. And there we go, right there. That's the thing I wanted to show you. The distribution restriction. It is approved for public release. Distribution is unlimited. There are a lot of military field manuals out there that you can get and you can download. But if you're going to do it, be careful and make sure you get the ones that say approved for public release. Distribution is unlimited. Those are completely legal to have. They are also completely legal to give copies away. I do believe that with the Freedom of Information Act, that most of these field manuals, even if they don't have the distribution restricted printed on it, are still legal to have, but they are not legal to distribute. Okay, means you've got access to the information, but you can't just go giving it out. You might want to research that just in case, because you never know what's going to happen if you go up against the military. But yeah, make sure that it has approved for public release on it. This Army Field Manual here, map reading and land navigation, approved for public release. Distribution is unlimited. So all of those field manuals that I just showed you, I'm going to be posting them to my Google Drive. and then I will be putting a link in this video. I will also be putting links on my Facebook and my Twitter, so that you will be able to access my Google Drive and download these field manuals. If it doesn't work, let me know. All I have to do is change permissions. Okay? And now with that said, I'm going to show you another really, really interesting book. This bad boy here, right here. This is like the single greatest all-inclusive survival manual that has ever been made. This is a badass motherfucker. It just is. It is awesome. You're going to have to wade through about 60 pages at the beginning that basically just lays out what a Boy Scout is and what Boy Scouts are supposed to do, blah, blah, blah. Then once you get into, what is it, about page 60, 61, I think? Yeah, page 60. On page 60, it's time to go to camp. I got to be careful because these pages are falling out. And it's got everything you need. And when I say pages are falling out, I mean falling out. But it's got everything you need in here. It's got lists of camping gear so that you know what you need to take. It's got first aid. It's got land navigation. It's got everything. How to take care of your tools, your knives, your axes, your saws, how to sharpen them, how to clean them. It's got rope tying and lashing. It is legitimately fire making. It is legitimately the best all around, easiest to deal with survival manual I've ever seen. See right here? It's even got a whole section on fire starting without a lighter and matches. Now, I've had people ask me, how did you learn how to start fires without a lighter or matches? How did you learn how to do it? And this is how I learned how to do it. I learned how to do this shit when I was in the Boy Scouts, and I used this book. It works. It really works. And so when we start doing primitive fire making without lighters and matches, we're going to make one of those things. I'm going to show you how to make a bow chalk to be able to start a fire with. This charred punk cloth that they're showing here, I'm going to show you how to make charred punk. It's not a hard thing to do. But yeah, this is where I learned a lot of my stuff. A lot of my stuff was taught to me by my granddaddy on the farm. A lot of it I learned in the Boy Scouts. See, edible wild plants. I mean, this thing is great. And then other things I just learned throughout the years just because I was curious and I wanted to learn. Okay, land navigation, and I guarantee you, you don't need a military field manual to learn land navigation. Just pick up the damn Boy Scout handbook. It's got everything you need to know. And if you can't read a map after going through the Boy Scout handbook, then you're probably illiterate, stupid, or both, because it's laid out perfectly. It's one of the easiest land nav things I've ever followed in my life. It's fantastic. And then in here, we're in the section where Scouts roam, it's got this whole thing on your environment, and it even has different like pictures, broadland woodleaf, and then everything that's in this picture to help you with identifying things. Evergreen woodlands, all that good stuff. It's all in there. It's all in there. Tracking animals, the whole 9 yards. It is all in there. The first aid section is phenomenal. So yeah, if you want good field manuals, good survival manuals, I recommend military field manuals. Just make sure that you've got the proper distribution reference on it, that it's unlimited and not restricted, and the Boy Scout handbook. And I do recommend the older versions. This version is the same version I had when I was a kid. Actually, this one was printed in October 1985. It's the 9th edition, but it was originally written in 1979. It's just the 9th edition of the 1979 version. And I have not seen a better version since then. Every version that has come after this one has been less than this. This is the best one ever made. The best one ever made. So if you really want a good survival manual, I highly recommend This one, the Boy Scout Handbook, written in 1979. I think they went up to the 10th edition, up into about 90 or 91, and that's when they started writing the handbooks that were lesser than this. And I don't recommend those. This one I recommend above just about any other survival book in the world. So there you have it. U.S. Army field manuals, Marine Corps field manuals, United States Military Joint Service manuals. All of those things are available. Once again, I will be putting links in the description below to my Google Drive. Once I get those up, they should be up by the time I post this video, so that you can download those. All of those are distribution is unlimited, so it's a completely legal thing to do. All you have to do is just go to my Google Drive. You can download any or all of those field manuals that you want. I don't charge anybody a penny for it because why, you know? And then if you can get yourself a copy of the Boy Scout Handbook, you'll be doing yourself a huge, huge favor when it comes to being able to sustain and survive. Okay? So, with all that said, please do not forget to check the links in the description below for the Disabled American Veterans and the Wounded Warriors Project. Let's please help support our veterans. If you liked the video, then hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends and family to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Please don't forget to leave a comment. They are always welcome, good, bad, or somewhere in between. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate the fact that you decided to take about 10 or 15 minutes out of your day today to hang out with me. I love and respect every one of you. You guys are awesome. I love doing this, and I love the fact that you love me doing this. All right. And until next time, this is Reverend Brian Bad Hippie Jackson saying peace, love, clean underwear, happy gaming, happy homesteading, and may the essence bless your choices.